Let's go over a phone history. I bought this new, lasted a while, dropped it 2 or 3 times when I was riding my bicycle across the United States. This stopped working. Bought a Nexus 5X off of eBay while I was on my bike tour, used this for a while, and then this got the infamous Bootloop. Got another Nexus 5X, 32 gigabytes when I was visiting my aunt in Cincinnati off of Craigslist. This worked for about 8 months until it started boot looping. Recently got this Nexus 6, which was the same phone as Bike Tour Broken Phone, from Amazon while I was in Austin visiting the Bonafide Hustler for the Green Room meetup. The condition was listed as very good. It has LCD burn-ins in the screen. It has Wi-Fi connectivity issues, and also it is missing some of the Nexus logo on the back. Not very good condition. This is getting returned. And I recently bought this Google Pixel off of eBay. Same thing, the condition that was described said the back glass was the only thing that was broken and everything else worked. Well, the speaker doesn't work when I talk on the phone, and the microphone doesn't work when I talk on the phone. So the boot loop issue on these Nexus 5X has been going on for about a year now. People have been talking about these on the internet. It's a hardware issue, a chipset issue, a soldering issue, a motherboard issue, whatever. But I have recently seen this boot loop fix video, and that's what I'm gonna try to do right now.
It's hard to touch.
Fix one of these Nexus 5Xs, where when I start it, it shows Google, and then it will reset, and it will just keep showing Google, Google, Google. It won't actually boot up. It's stuck in this boot loop crap. Now we're trying to get off this plastic covering. It looks like there was some water damage to this phone at some point. Maybe I was walking around in the rain with it, or the previous owner got it wet, I don't know, but yeah, that's what this little pink thing is some water damage. Make sure you take the SIM card tray out at this point, and we're trying to pry up all of the plastic. It's easier to start from the corners and kind of work your way around, and it gets kind of tricky around here. I started working it from the back right, the bottom right here, and then the top of the phone, and I'm gingerly trying to just slide the guitar pick in. So this is the hardest part so far, was getting this plastic piece off. I found at points it was easier for me to use a small flathead screwdriver and just pressing on the appropriate direction of the clip while trying to pry it off, but being very, very careful with this piece. I think this is the moment of truth. So I did all that work on this phone and I cannot get it to turn on. Luckily, I do have another phone. I'm gonna try it again, but I'm not gonna use as much heat and as much flux to see if I can get this one to turn on. So this is the motherboard out of the second phone that I had. Got it out pretty quickly. I'm not gonna put flux on it, but I'm gonna do maybe a 20-second spread heat on both sides and see if that does anything. Low heat, 20 seconds. Ah, that's hot. Just based off of how hot it is, I'm guessing the minute and a half that I put on this board probably fried it. But this is a learning experience. This is to help the world, right? All right, I'm gonna let that cool down, and then I'm gonna install it. Now that is something I have not seen in a long time. I did remove the heat shields. I don't know if I'm supposed to put these back on or not, but it does look like the phone is booting up, which is definitely a solid. Wow, all right, we are back on. 1 out of 2 is not bad. If you want to see if the phone is still working, leave a comment. All the Nexus people that are watching this video, just because of the title, leave a comment and I'll let you know if the phone is still working at whatever interval from this video. Everyone else that wants to stick around for the rest of today's vlog, stick around. And that phone was fairly easy to take apart compared to a lot of iPhones. I feel like that was really easy to get to everything. Everything separated easily. Screws came out easily. Everything was really, really easy to get to. Check this out. This is a docking, like 4 camera battery charger. I think this is for the this is for the G7X battery, and this is for the 110HS. Normally film on the 110HS for the quick action, fast shots. I got this so I can charge 2 batteries at once. This right dock though is like being kind of shoddy. Like if it's not in there perfectly, it won't charge. There we go. We went over most of the weekend sales in yesterday's video. I also sold a GameCube last night. That sold for 75 bucks on Amazon. I sold a Nintendo DSi Pink for $40. And this one I think went out merchant fulfilled Prime. So I need to get this to the post office as soon as possible. It said this was like a priority order or like a super ship order. It needs to be there in 2 days. So I'm gonna go take these to the post office. And I sold 2 shoelaces on Amazon, and then everything else was like little eBay stuff that we talked about yesterday. My mom is at a doctor's appointment, so I'm gonna load these up and take them to the post office on the scooter. It's like 9:30 right now. I wanna get them scanned in and out. This morning is such an ugly, wet day. One of the scooter downsides I'm getting dumped on right now. I gotta put the camera away. Luckily the rain did not come down until after I dropped off the packages, but I did get saturated. Like I said, one of the downsides of scooter life, if it's cold and rainy, really not good. I'm just glad it wasn't coming down like this when I was out there. I had really good timing. We're getting hit by a tropical storm and I had no idea. Is it Monday? Yeah. That's why the weather outside's so crap. And also I listed this yesterday on Amazon. It is a Magic Mouse 1 for Apple. It's a Bluetooth mouse. I have trained myself to use a trackpad, so I no longer need this. And this is the perfect example of like what I'm just like liquidating everything that I have that I can sell to help pay for these student loans. Yeah, it's great to have. Don't really need it 100%, especially for the laptop. So I'm gonna liquidate it, 47 bucks. I think I'll get like 40 after fees. I don't have that much into it for sure. I got it in a lot, or I got it at a pawn shop for maybe 20 bucks. Score. Listing some heavy hitter Super Nintendo games on eBay. And whenever you list some of the more expensive video games, you want to make sure that you unscrew and then show people the board on one of the pictures. There are remanufactured in China now, and you don't want to not have proof of the one that you sold and didn't return, because this is the board is what's really, really important here. And for this, you do need this screwdriver. This is something that I use all the time. You will need this screwdriver specifically to open up Super Nintendo and Game Boy games. I will leave a link of all the tools. I will take John Hardesty's advice and start a frequently asked questions of the tools that I use in the description with affiliate links, so I can start getting some chump change from affiliates to start putting towards my student loans. So there will be an affiliate link for this in the description box. And it comes as a pack of 2. It's a size for Super Nintendo and then the bigger size for opening like the consoles and the N64 games. I think the N64 games are the bigger size. Making sure all the games have the save battery that still works. It's still got my profile on it, so the save still works. So I took a break from listing some video games. Mom made chicken on a sandwich. It's gonna be a chicken sandwich. And I'm recycling this sriracha, sweet and spicy sriracha sauce from Chick-fil-A. This was not in existence when I was here last time. This is a new sauce that must have came while I was over in Thailand and Japan. Cool. Thank you. Now that looks delicious. So I'm listing these Yakima keys. I sold a set of 4 of these in Austin. I have a bunch in my garage from over the years. I've had roof racks. I've kept some. I've stored some. I've sold some. I'm purging all of them now. So a set of 4 with a key goes for 40 bucks. Monday, July 31st, and it is my dad's birthday. So happy birthday, Dad. If you ever are watching this, happy birthday. Got 10 items listed on eBay. Got 5 or so items up on Amazon. The main project today was the cell phone surgery. Today is Monday, so we're doing chest and triceps. I am almost out of gas. I'm gonna stop and get some gas, calculate my miles per gallon, because I'm curious where I'm at right now. I've gone 149 miles, and it took me two gallons. So 149 miles, 2.05 gallons. So I'm actually getting 72 miles to the gallon. I think I said 55 miles per gallon before. That was inaccurate. 72 miles per gallon. Popped into a Goodwill real quick. Rubber grand, $3.99, we'll take it. I did indeed go to the gym. Late workout today, it's after 9 o'clock right now. I actually met my friend from middle school and high school's father outside of the gym, talked to him for a little bit, so it was good to catch up with Mr. Shrite. They have a very prominent vape presence in the Charlotte County and surrounding county areas. I think he said they have 6 or 7 stores right now. Pretty awesome from an entrepreneurial standpoint. I don't necessarily agree with the product of vape. I will be meeting up with somebody who reached out to me on Instagram that lives in Sarasota. I haven't forgot about you. I don't know what day we're going to meet up yet. I will get back to you. And possibly looking at a van this week, another van. And if you guys haven't already, give the video a thumbs up. If you want to be part of the Master Chief 88 notification squad, hit the bell and it'll let you know when I put out another video so you don't miss that. And if you have any encouraging comments, I would love to hear them. And I will talk to you guys in the morning. Bye. This is the aftermath of the filming sequence that I just did. It is a mess that I need to clean up. But hopefully I help somebody else out. It has been a nightmare with this phone, honestly, it has.